Oh, hi. Good morning to you. You know, February is Black History Month, and this morning we want to take some time to recognize local companies that are helping our African-American community. And we know Ezel's famous chicken, they're best chicken in town, but the company also has a mentorship program aimed to reduce youth crime and give young people another outlet. So this morning I am joined by Louis Rudd, the president and co-founder of Ezel's, and Dominique Davis, who is one of Rudd's mentees and now has an organization of his own. So good morning to both of you. Thanks
Good morning,
for
good morning.
Us. Great to have you.
Good to be here.
Tell us about Ezel's mentorship program and how this came to be.
Well, you know, from the beginning of Ezel's, we've always been very active in the community and providing encouragement, inspiration to the young people in the community and supporting those that are out there trying to make a difference in the community by being impactful. So just being positive role models, you know, from day one.
35 years. Ezel's Chicken is celebrating 35 years in business. What would you say is your greatest accomplishment? You
know, in all honesty, I would have to say, you know, given it's Black History Month too, overcoming redlining and racism in the Central District there when we first opened up, you know, and I think that's a great accomplishment. And
that it's enjoyed equally by folks of all races?
All races, yes. You know, there's systemic institutional racism, and then there was just outright, when we were trying to get funding, access to capital. I mean, it's just been very challenging, even 35 years later. It's very challenging as a minority-owned business, a Black-owned business, to get access to capital. It's been very challenging.
Tell us about the gala that's happening this weekend at the Space Needle and the purpose of this event.
Well, really, it's a celebration of legends and legacies, and we wanted this to be about our legacy moving forward. Long after the founders, the legends have moved on, we want the legacy to live on. So we're highlighting and acknowledging and awarding different individuals and organizations like Dominique here, right, in the community that's out there being impactful. We want our legacy to live on through them. The legacy should be about the impact that we've had on the community and the people within, more so than the great chicken that we serve.
So, Dominique, tell us about your relationship with Ezel's and with Louis.
Ezel's is, you know, they're an icon in the community. I met Louis about 30 years ago. I was younger, I was in the streets, I was doing things I shouldn't have been doing, and he was always an example, a leader. He carried himself with integrity, and being a Black business owner, I always admired that about him. You know, you didn't see a lot of Black business owners when I was growing up, so he was always somebody I looked up to and was an example for me.
All right, so tell us about your organization. It's Community Pathways.
Community Passageways.
Passageways, I apologize. So Community Passageways, what does the organization do, and how did the mentorship sort of help that come to be?
Well, one day I was driving down the street, I was still running around doing things I shouldn't have been doing. I seen Louis stand outside, I pulled over, we had a conversation, and I just told him I was ready to change my life, and he was very inspiring about that. He gave me some really good advice and just, you know, kind of led me in some other directions I wouldn't normally have went. And now I got Community Passageways. We are a nonprofit organization that deals with felony diversion. We give kids and young adults second chances, 13 to 28-year-olds. We work with them that are facing criminal charges, mostly high-end felonies, and that normally would be doing time in the penitentiary. But we take them, we work with them, we get them in school, we get them in internships, apprenticeships, help them get job training. We do peacemaking and healing circles, deal with their trauma. We give them support. We walk with them. We hold their hand down a different path. And so we've been able to divert a lot of felony charges out of the criminal justice system and get a lot of time taken off the table for people that should have been doing time in prison, and now they're working and thriving and doing great.
That is phenomenal. Louis Rudd, Dominique Davis, thank you so much for your time. And by the way, stick with us the next hour. Louis is sticking around. We're doing some cooking.
Oh, yeah.
But we're not going to let you leave without making us some chicken. And we'll talk about what goes into making that amazing Ezel's chicken. That is coming up in the next hour.